Hey, Doug Upstone for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. Today is May the 11th. We got Mother's Day weekend ahead, and we wrap up our brightly colored themed week. Okay, for shirts, kind of a Hawaiian style. I'll wrap it up with my personal favorite. To be perfectly honest, it's ugly as hell, but I don't care. I love it. So hey, we're gonna got a lot of free picks for you for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to go over. Plus, we're going to. I also want to mention Vegas Pro Insider Daily membership. Yours truly, 110 and 73 of late, red hot. That's over $28 of profit, $2,800 of profit for flat bettors. That's been very good. Dennis Macklin has been very similar in terms of his numbers. And you know that Kyle Hunter, who's number 8 at sports capping, Sean, Jim Mack, 20 and 12. These guys are all top professionals. $99.99 for a 1-month membership. We want you to start your winning streak. Start it today at Vegas Pro Insiders Daily and become an Inner Circle member. All right, we got, like I said, one of the things I've been asked to do is speed up these videos. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So let's get it going. Let's start with Washington, Tampa Bay. The conference finals start tonight on NBC Sports Network. Now, in this series, the last 2 games between Washington and Tampa Bay, the total opened at 6, stayed there, and so needless to say, this total is opening at 6. Now, in those games, the total was 1-0-1 all around. Even though I think 6 is the right number on this one, interesting to note that your typical total, by the way, is how the money or how the juice is set is -110. So you got to bet, basically you got to bet 11 to win 10. Now in this one, it's gone to under -125. So that's a 15% increase on the under thus far. But I'm going to disagree with it. Even though I think 6 is the right number, Washington is 7-0 on the road after they just gave up 1 or less goals. And Tampa Bay is 14-5 over after they have won their last game by 2 or more goals. Not a big play, a lean here with the over in the series opener in the Eastern Conference. Now, let's talk some baseball. The New York Mets are at Philadelphia. Now, color me bewildered on this one, and I'm trying to be as colorful as possible. Now, Philadelphia just swept San Francisco in 4 games, okay? They're playing the Mets, who are in a free fall at 1-8. And Philadelphia is putting Jake Arrieta on the mound, the same Jake Arrieta that just won last week as I think it was a +175 or a +180 underdog last Saturday. Okay, so you got that guy. Now the Phillies have fallen again. Don't understand why. -140 to -145 against the Mets. Now, it's not like Jacob deGrom is pitching for the Mets. Okay, he's pitching, I think it's either Saturday or Sunday for them. No, it's not Jacob deGrom. It's not Dwight Gooden. And it's not Tom Seaver. It's none of those guys. It's Steven freaking Matz pitching. Come on. The Metropolitans, sure, they've won 13 of their last 19 in the city of brotherly love, but Philadelphia's got to be the play here on this one, right? Okay, let's talk Seattle at Detroit. Now, Detroit is back home after a dismal 2-5 homestand. Baseball bettors don't like their chances of starting this new home series with a W. They pushed the Tigers from +120 to +140 or higher, depending on the sports book. Now, there's no question Seattle is the better squad. We get that. But Matthew Boyd has pitched well for Detroit, especially at home. He's got a 1.47 ERA in 3 starts. And he's going up against Marco Gonzalez. Now, Marco is left-handed, and now Detroit's lineup, I admit, it's kind of makeshift. They got some guys out, okay, Miguel Cabrera in particular. They got some guys out, but still, overall for the season, they've scored 6.4 runs per game against left-handed pitchers, and it's Marco Gonzalez. Okay, you know what? I'll take one on Detroit here. I'll lean with Detroit to win this game in a nice upset. All right, let's get to some series betting, okay, for baseball. We got San Francisco at Pittsburgh. Now, in this one, San Francisco's 10-game road trip started fantastic. Last weekend, a 3-0 sweep at Atlanta. Tremendous. They go to Philadelphia. Whew, as I just mentioned a few minutes ago, got wiped out, 0-4. Now they're going across the Keystone State over to Pittsburgh. Now, in this one, I got the better offense, which is Pittsburgh. I have the better bullpen, which is Pittsburgh. And if you go to the website to look, I'm not going to run down all the pitching matchups, but if you go to the website, the Vegas Pro Insider Daily website, I got all the pitching matchups, or anticipated ones. I think Pittsburgh's the play. plain and simple. I'll take Pittsburgh minus the 160 for the series against San Francisco. Let's move ahead to Saturday, shall we? Vegas and Winnipeg, game 1. That's going to be on NBC for the Western Conference Finals. Now, when I first saw the total of 5.5, okay, I thought that was too low for this game, all right? And bettors definitely thought the same thing, and they moved it all the way to 6. But then, the more I thought about it, and there's no question, I understood all the offensive pressure both these teams play with, the tremendous speed each of them has. But then, I don't know, I just started thinking about that 6, and I looked it up, and it was I can't say I was surprised, but the Jets are 7-5 under so far in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Not a big deal, but they're still under, and despite their offense, and the Golden Knights are 5-4 under. Again, not a real revelation here on this one. But, Marc-Andre Fleury has just been absolutely fantastic. He has given up 1.53 goals per game in the playoffs. His save percentage is ridiculous, .951. So I'll look at this game and I say to myself, does this sound like a 3-2 game? And my answer is yes. Okay, now who's going to win? That's another story. But I think that's what it'll be. So I'm going to lean with the under, okay, on that play there. Finally, Sunday, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 1 against Boston in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Now, off their impressive demolition of Philadelphia in 5 games, those setting the odds actually made Boston a 1.5-point favorite against Cleveland. However, bettors got a hold of that line and just ripped it up, tore it apart. And now LeBron, because they love LeBron, I would guess, they have now made Cleveland a 1.5-point favorite. Now, it's not obviously not just LeBron. Cleveland's been playing well. They just tore up Toronto in their last series. Now, do I think that Cleveland can win one of the first 2 games in Boston in this series? And my answer is yes. Do I think it'll be this one? Not necessarily. Boston is 7-0 straight up and against the spread so far in the playoffs, and they got creamed in their last game against the Cavaliers, and they're 11-0 against the spread at home off a loss by 10 or more points. I think Boston has some possibilities, despite the fact that 78% of the bettors are on Cleveland. So, hey, this is Doug Upstone for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. I'm going to tell you right from the heart here on this one. Be as kind as you possibly can to your mother on Mother's Day, okay? I don't care what your feelings are, good, bad, and different. It doesn't make any difference to me, okay? It's your mother, okay? But I lost my mother almost 2 years ago, okay? And I miss her every single day, okay? I think of her every single day. So don't pass up the opportunity to be a wonderful son or daughter, okay, for your mother on Mother's Day, okay? I honestly and truly mean that and say that from the heart. So, hey, this is Doug Upstone, Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. Have a great weekend. I am out.